This video is intended as a companion piece for the document I sent out earlier about moving roll switch up to the top of the layout in D2L. I'm going to log into my portal account, and I'm going to go to D2L, and I'm going to go and browse and find my sandbox. Once I've located it, I'm going to look at the default layout, and here are some of my complaints. One, there's a lot of widgets and things I don't really use. Then there's this big, ugly blank space on the layout. And the biggest problem for me is that the roll switch is way down at the bottom, where it's easy to overlook. So if I go down here and I change my role to that of a student so that I can preview content, which is something highly recommended. The problem is there's nothing to alert me that I am a student until I try and do something and I'm denied the ability to. And then I have to scroll all the way back down to the bottom to remember, oh, that's right, my current role is a student. I would rather go back to my default role. So, how do we get this to where it's more easily visible and maybe call attention to it itself as well? The way we do this is through the Edit Course button. So we click on Edit Course. If your course administration tools are set by name, then Widgets is down at the bottom and Home Pages is somewhere around the middle. If you have it set up by category, then the items we're interested in are both under Site Setup. Now, the document details going through widgets. I've since discovered Home Pages is actually a faster way of getting to the same place. So here I am. Here's the Widgets tab. And here's the Home Pages tab. Now, at the moment, the active home page is set to the GCPS course homepage, which is the default. We are going to change that. So first thing we need to do is go down and choose that GCPS homepage, copy it. Now I'll have a copy of it down here. I can now simply click on that copy and it opens up in the editor. First thing I want to do is change it to the I want a name that I will not mistake with any of the other Gwinnett County default names, and possibly a description as well. Now there's a lot of things you can do about the header, and we may investigate this at a future time, but right now we're really I want to focus on getting that roll switch widget moved. So if we scroll down to the bottom here, we'll notice that we can change layouts if we like. So for instance, that big ugly white space we can get rid of here. And here are all the widgets on the home page. Now I've already moved the roll switch on my default layout, so it's not as far down, but I'm going to move it up to the very top. And then to make certain I'm going to look at it, I'm going to double click it and change its properties. And I'm going to give the title bar to this one a nice bright color that will be really hard to miss. Then I'm going to save this. And the real fun starts when you start creating widgets of your own or looking at some of the other custom widgets available in D2L. I'm just going to go ahead and add an experimental one that I've been working on for Google Apps down at the very bottom here. And then I'm going to save and close this template. Now the last step is my active home page is still set to the course default. I'm going to go and choose my new fun home page and hit apply. And now I can go verify that that's been set as my active home page, and when I go to home I should see my new home page. And there it is. Nice bright roll switch at the top. Hard to miss that. And down at the bottom I have access to my Google Drive from within D2L. And there will be more on this later as I develop some more things to tuck into here. But at any rate, that's the basics so far. Have fun switching your roll switch to the top and making other edits to your homepage.